Is it time for another How to Mirror Back a Narcissist Energy video? I think it is, considering I just ended out a round of having to do that. And before I begin, I need to say that the most healthy way to deal with a narcissist is no contact. If you have the availability, no matter how much you're hurt, how much you want to get him back, how much hate you have. First off, if you have a lot of hate and you've got a lot of sadness and depression, you need to heal first off before anything. But the most healthy way to deal with it, go no contact, go away, get away from that hoovering hobgoblin and live your best life. That is, in fact, the best revenge. Healing, surviving, thriving. That is the best revenge. But since we're all talking about this topic, let me explain what happens. I have narcissists who came at me through social media, using their social media platforms, using their followers or subscribers as flying monkeys and so forth. So it's a very public situation. And because of this, I have had to learn over the course of years in smear campaigns how to, I don't want to say perfect, but how to deal with this situation. So this is Dragonstorm's wisdom. When you know that a person is a narcissist, then you should already know the cycle that is going to take place. And this is after you've healed, after you've gone to therapy, gone to coaching, done the introspection, look at yourself, created emotional control, understand discernment, healed any childhood traumas that you may have, definitely healed all traumas that came from the narcissist. You have the ability to respond and not react. These things are all vital in order for you to effectively deal with a person who uses manipulation and dark psychology in order to get emotional reactivity, to have a feeling of control. You need these things. Okay, if you're not healed, don't even attempt it. But in the case where you are forced to, this is what you do. A narcissist, whether they are local, family, or on social media, is going to have already set up a certain narrative about you. They will have already taken screenshots of all your texts. They will have all your messages. Every time that you yelled back at them, they're already going to have these things ready to go. They have files on you and every one of their past victims, just in case they get wrecked and decide to tell the truth about their experience, because they have to take a grain of truth and frame it in a certain narrative. They have to be either the hero or the victim, and you are always the villain, the person that they're abusing. It's a part of the devaluation and abuse cycle. It's to keep you traumatized, to keep you low vibrational. So you know they already got that. Once you realize you have dealt with a narcissist, if you have had an argument, if you have gone wreck, if you have told them about themselves, whatever the case may be, understand that narcissists are going to use every single thing that they have available in order to paint you in a certain light. And they are doing this to make you feel lower than, to make you look like the abuser, to if you are at a job or if you're in a family, in any setting actually, but especially on social media, they're going to do their best to keep you from being able to speak your truth, speak your voice, ruin your credibility, paint you in a certain light, and so forth. Understand that this is coming, and this is when you stay quiet. This is when you have emotional control. A narcissist is going to, at that point, if you say nothing, is going to feel empowered. All right, two things. They're going to feel empowered. They're going to feel like they shut you down. They also may get frustrated that they're not getting the emotional reactivity out of you that they want. When they send flying monkeys at you, you block them. When they come at you with bot accounts, block them. Block, 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 block. If you are intending to engage in some type of response later on, you do not block the narcissist themselves, because the toxic people they surround themselves with, they get thirsty for the negative fuel and the drama. So you want to isolate and concentrate. Get rid of the flying monkeys. Keep the narcissist right there. Once they have exhausted everything, because they're going to feel defeated at some point if they don't get an emotional reaction out of you. It does hurt them. They lie to themselves. So they're going to fool them. They're going to say, I won. Look, he isn't saying anything, or she isn't saying anything. Look, I won. I have control. They're going to fool themselves like that. But deep down inside, they're going to feel defeated because they didn't get the supply from you that they were looking for. When that calm comes, wait a little bit longer, just in case the narcissist has more stuff they want to drop on you. Okay, but you should have at that point gotten them and their addictive personalities and their mania to have dumped everything they have on you. So you wait a small amount of time, and that is when you decide whether or not a response is necessary. If you decide that a response is necessary, there are two ways to go about this. You can go even keel, drop the DMs, drop whatever you need to drop, to show the entire situation, not just a little bit of truth that they showed and they framed with lies and narratives, but the actual situation itself, whatever you want to confront. That's what you do. If they have more stuff at you, they're going to try and come at you, or they're just going to reinforce the other stuff that the other false narratives they were coming at you with. Or you can clown them, which is the way that I usually like to take it. Because if they are a person, most especially if they're all lying saying that they're a self-aware narcissist and they're helping people heal, and then their smear campaign is sending flying monkey stuff, like that person needs to be clowned. Like they are fake above, they are delusional beyond delusional. But if they're known to be an abusive person, like then they deserve it. Like if it's just an open thing, everybody knows it, then absolutely. Because when you show strength, not only have you shown strength by waiting so long, enduring their smears, you've stood in your truth, stood in your power, stood in your calmness. That shows great power. It shows power to everybody around you and everybody that was being lied to, and it shows your control. And then when you clap back, if you clap back with just the facts, they're going to applaud you for being very reasonable, very adult about it. And that's a pretty damn good way to go about it. If you clown them, then do it in such a way that you're just like unapologetic, man. Mirror back the narcissist energy doesn't mean mirroring back and acting like a narcissist. That's not what that means. It means standing in your truth and standing in your power. It means clowning, laughing at that narcissist, right? They're delusional, like, they're like evil mustache twirling villains, from like a 70s cartoon. Like that's what they are. They're flying monkeys are out there, heckling around them. And they delude themselves into thinking they're grandiose and like that. So just be that. That's how you present yourself. I don't care. This is the truth. These are the facts. You're a clown. And they're going. It's gonna demoralize them entirely. Now they're gonna come out online and try and talk trash, or they might come clap back or try something. But that is when you shut it down and shut it up. You say it. You clown them, you speak your truth, you put your truth out there, or you just laugh at them and show that strength. Because the truth is that a narcissist targets you because you are a strong person, you're an empathetic person, you're a good person, and you have strengths that they want to emulate, things that they are not. They narcissists, a lot of times, they don't target weak people. They target people that they want to emulate, that they appreciate, that they look up to in a way. And then they get to a point where they realize that they can't be like that. And sometimes, honest to God, it's all because of cycles of self-defeat. It's because they don't want to heal and do the work. They could be that. They could achieve that. They choose not to. And instead, they go low vibrational, and then they attack you and smear you and try to destroy you because you represent what they feel they can never be. Whatever the case is, the more you stand in your truth and stand in your power, the more it'll drive them crazy. And then eventually, as with everything, when you're dealing with these people, no contact, they don't matter. It's not worth your time. My love to y'all. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other, and never again suffer these fools.